Video posted to social media shows flames engulfing an auto parts dealership and a half-built apartment complex in Minneapolis early on Thursday morning. Smoke engulfed the Lake Street neighborhood surrounding the city's 3rd precinct, where a second night of protests saw looting and vandalism. Protests erupted in the city after the arrest and death of 46-year-old George Floyd, which many saw as the latest example of police brutality against African-American men. Video of the encounter shows a white cop kneeling on Floyd's back, while Floyd says, "Please, I can't breathe," before losing consciousness. 4 officers involved in the arrest were fired, but that wasn't enough for protesters or the city's mayor. On Wednesday, he asked,
"Why is the man who killed George Floyd not in jail? If you had done it, or I had done it, we would be behind bars right now."
This was the scene outside the 3rd precinct later that day. Protesters with their hands in the air, police on rooftops. Things soon turned violent. Police used tear gas, plastic bullets, and concussion grenades to keep the crowds at bay. Protesters pelted police with rocks.
Prosecute police! No justice, no peace!
The crowd turned on neighboring businesses, and AutoZone was looted. A Reuters witness filmed people carrying merchandise out of a Target store. A police spokesperson decried the violence and destruction.
Tonight was a different night of protesting than it was just the night before. And the night before, we started out with about 8,000 protesters at 38th and Chicago. And they were great. They were chanting for things to remain peaceful. Tonight didn't have that same feel.
As of Thursday, no officers have been criminally charged in George Floyd's death.